bá mi ká lọ sórí ètò ìtàmúrànù wá lórí Savannah News TV. Àwọn àmójúbà Savannah News TV tó kárí ayé. Savannah News TV. Ẹ wá wò wá, ẹ gbọ́ ròyìn, àìṣẹ́ mọ̀ olóko. Àwa ní Savannah News TV. Tẹnu kọ́ ìròyìn àgbáyé tó yẹ kóró la mú wá lórí Savannah News TV. Ìròyìn nípa ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Áfíríkà la mú wá lórí Savannah News TV. Ìròyìn táwọn ìlọsíwájú bá gbogbo wa la mú wá. Kò sí ìbẹ̀rù Savannah News TV. Lábẹ́ àṣẹ ọmọ Bàràdé kanlẹ̀ olùjìmí jápọ̀ Savannah News TV. Gbẹ̀mí lékè mo ti bá wọn débẹ̀ ẹ máa wo Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yes, good morning from here. I remain your regular host, Olujimi Adekanle, from our Toronto studio. We are beaming live to the whole world, to our viewers' delight. Today is Saturday, 11th of June 2022. We are bringing you what is going on in Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. And quickly we move straight to business this morning as we pick our first paper that is coming from the Almighty Punch of today. Almighty Punch of today. And the captions reads, how Fayemi Akpabio, Tambuwa, others wasted over 1 billion on flippant presidential ambition. Get our full story on the Punch of today. Actually, it was a waste. They know they can go no, they know they go nowhere, and they just start toying with 100 million. It's just what can turn around the economy of a community. We just thrown away like that. I just see it as part of their own contribution to their own party. Why Northern delegates voted for Tinubu El-Rufai? Why Northern delegates voted for Tinubu El-Rufai ticket? You get that at the Punch of today. I feel naked, losing my wife 5 days after she gave birth to triplets. Or that is coming from a man in Osun State who is a security guard. The wife gave birth to triplets and the woman died. What an irony. Abducted Ebonyi photographer regains freedom after payment of 300,000 naira premium. 300,000. You can see how, thank God, at least he has regained freedom for just 300,000. Ogun set up commission to probe land agency officials. I think it's very, very necessary. US Brazil optimistic about climate as leaders meet. Vexation on Muslim ticket pathetic, says Buhari. Says El-Rufai, sorry. Less than 1 year after Dangote's $1 million renovation, Abuja Stadium in bad shape. I don't know what is happening. After less than a year, $1 million, the stadium is still in bad shape. Have they really expended the money judiciously? These are the questions. Loma workers fake kidnap. Accomplish demands 5 million naira ransom. Can you imagine? Let us read that story very well here and let's see. A worker with the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, Rafiu Rahman, has been arrested for faking his kidnap and demanding 5 million ransom from his co-workers in Lagos State. You can imagine, you fake his own kidnap. Now, if they say somebody is kidnapped now, other people will be doubting whether it's true or not. Can you imagine why? I don't know. The rate people are looking for money. You fake kidnap of your own self because you want to get sympathy from the public. You want to get money from the public, from your co-workers. I think it should be. As a matter of fact, he should be dealt with according to the law. It should be dealt with. You are faking your own kidnap because you want money. Now, if you hear somebody's kidnapped, now you start doubting whether it's true or not, whether it's real or not. Police move to restore peace in troubled Adamawa communities. Cybercrime. Court orders federal government to take over teenage electrician property in Kwara. Teenage. Already having a property. Already engaged in cybercrime. Teenage. Serious. Pollution in Lagos kills 30,000 people yearly. That is coming from the World Bank. Nigerian, other African airlines records 116% passengers growth. That is coming from IATA. Eight Kebbi APC lawmakers defect to PDP. Plateau PDP governor candidate urged youths others to get voters card. APC governor's primary did not hold in Akwa Ibom. That is coming from INEC. On sport now, Aribo happy with Super Eagles win despite poor play. At least the bottom line is that they have won their match. At least, even if they have performed poorly, they have won their match. Straight to the Vanguard newspaper of this morning. Article: Tinubu, Obis, emergence, fuel PVC registration, collection, transfers by Nigerians. People are now going to collect their PVC. They are doing their registration, and they are doing transfers. I mean, people that are voting in certain places are now transferring to another place to go and vote. You know, people are now really conscious about election and how to put the right people in the right place. APC, the intrigues that swallowed Buhari's secret candidate. I think we should go to that right up. It's captivating. At the beginning of the final full year of his full administration, President Muhammadu Buhari had, in one of his interviews he granted channels in January 2022, said that he had a preferred successor whose identity he would safeguard to protect such from political or physical harm. Buhari, with the air of an authoritative leader who knew where he was going, had said he had a potential successor whose identity will remain secret. However, as the nation progresses, the president appeared to demur in May when after the Eid al-Fitr prayer, he told reporters that he had no preferred successor. Among those several mentioned were Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his protege, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Vice President Osibajo was also not reckoned with essential because of his action he took as acting president in 2018, which the cabal felt undermined it. You see, all this I was talking about was the handhold of the cabal. It has shown evidently that the president has no grip of decision taken at that villa. That is just what it has just shows. Still on the Vanguard, 2023, we will support Tinubu if APC files Muslim ticket, says Fani Kayode. Tinubu will reset Nigeria. That is coming from Promise Ogumu. NSDC arrests 4 suspects over alleged kidnapping in Sokoto. Kidnapping has become a lucrative business that everybody just venture into it now. It's sad. No way to cure external and internal pile hemorrhoids, fluid discharge, and anal bleeding without depending on drugs. That is coming from an expert, a medical expert said that. Lawan urges striking National Assembly workers to call off action, embrace dialogue. Owo massacre, we now know why it was carried out, Shonyinka. Owo killing, let us secure our communities in traditional ways. That is coming from a group. Gunmen invade Plateau community, kill 1, injure 3. Ondo Council June 12 Democracy Day celebration over Owo massacre. Owo massacre. National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives President, Ondo State Chapter, donate cash to nurse who lost both legs in Owo attack. Oh my God. A nurse lost both legs in Owo attack. Oh my God. Kudos to the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives Ondo State Chapter for that gesture, for taking care of their own that has lost her 2 legs. And that is sad. Somebody that walked into the church and is now having no legs. Okay. No thanks to bad governance and insecurity. Alaba Market. Jandor condemns alleged attack on traders for shutting stores to get PVCs. Doctors barricade Abia government house, demand release of kidnapped colleague. In Abia, a doctor has been kidnapped. Succor for women. Indigents as Trump gives out 500 people free medical aid. Gives out over 500 people free medical aid. Security operatives destroy kidnappers' den in Anambra. CBN to sell 1.2 trillion treasury bills by the 3rd quarter of 2022. Tinubu's emergence, a big win for APC. That is coming from Omoage. Kanyamata, you can't live long if you hold a man with charm. That is coming from Ibiya Ome. Why Soludo needs Uzodinma? Of course, they need each other because they are neighbors, they are governors, and they are neighbors of both neighboring states. So they need both themselves to fight crime in that area. our terror attack, a message to us, Soyinka. We buy military uniforms for 20,000 to operate. Kidnap gang. They buy military uniform. You know, we're in a dilemma. You are driving on the highway and you saw a group of people in military uniform flagging you down. What will you do? You will stop, because one, you won't want to go against the law of not respecting the military. The army is flagging you down. You will stop, and this is what these people have been using. They will dress like a soldier, they will dress like a police officer, and they will flag down motorists. When they stop, then they will now point gun at them and kidnap them. So that is the dilemma we are. And the onions is now buzzed on the security agencies on what to do on this issue. Because even if I'm driving on the highway and I'm being flagged down by a group of people in uniform carrying guns, what will come to my mind is these are security agencies, and unknown to me, they are kidnappers. It's sad. I don't know. They have to. The security, our security agencies have to think out of the box on what to do on this. Because if you see most kidnapping, whatever, use the same style. They are all always in military uniform. And if you are driving and you saw a soldier flagging you down, what do? You will stop. Now Nigeria are in fear. When they even see checkpoint, they don't know whether it's fake or original. When they see army barricade, they don't know whether it's fake or original. That is the dilemma we find ourselves in that country. Over church killings, Nigerians are tired of government condolences to bereaved families. Entertainment journalists set to host celebrities uncensored. (2023) Peter Obi in talks with Atiku. Let's see what they will come out of it. Are they going to collapse together? We don't know what will come out of that. There's a story here that captured that gave us that gave us a caption here. I want to see what our noble lucrative Professor Wole Soyinka meant by that. He said Owo massacre. We now know why it was carried out. Let's also see why it was carried out according to Professor Wole Soyinka. Noble lucrative and renowned playwright Professor Wole Soyinka has said that the last Sunday attack at the St. Francis Catholic Church in Ondo State was targeted at Governor Rotimi Akeredolu for showing leadership in terms of internal liberation. Soyinka was in Akure weekend on a condolence visit to the governor over the terror attack in which over 50 worshippers were gruesomely murdered during morning mass. According to him, Akeredolu was targeted, and there is no question about that. It was not an accident, and it is passing a message to the rest of us. That is why I'm here. I want the governor to know that we have received the message. We understand it, and we came to sympathize with him that he was selected as a medium of that message. So the answer we must give to the message we all receive is that we are not slaves. You see? Yes, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu has been in the forefront of fighting for internal security He was one of the founding members of Amotekun, and to be candid with you, Amotekun have been trying on their own to make sure that this menace is curbed to an extent in the southwest. And the question is that why the attack in Ondo State? Why the attack in the hometown of the governor or war? The nobly great Professor Olusoyinka may not be far from the truth by saying that it was a message they were sending to us in that area. And that is the reason why we should embrace to have our own as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, no matter where, no matter the religion. First of all, I'm known by where I came from before my religion. If I get to a place now, they will ask me, "Oh, Mr. Olujimi, how are you? Where are you from?" That is the first question thrown to me. Nobody asks me my faith. Nobody asks me whether are you a Muslim or a Christian. No, that is just secondary. The primary aspect about human existence is where you come from. That is the first thing, where you come from. And I want to ask you, those of you that are so fanatic or whatever, that are so more inclined to religion, I want to ask you, wherever you fly, you enter an aircraft, do you ever ask who the pilot is? Do you ever ask whether the pilot is a Muslim or a Christian? Have you ever asked? Do you ever bothered to know whether the pilot that is carrying you is a Christian or a Muslim? Do you ever ask? The answer is no. Nobody asks that. I have traveled many countries in the world. Anybody I came in contact with, the first thing they will ask me is, "What is your name?" "Oh, where are you from?" Nobody asks me, "What is your religion? What is your faith?" Nobody asks me that. It's meaningless. I remember when Obama was campaigning to be president of America. That was why people carried rumor, Barack Obama. That name is a Muslim name, Barack. They won't allow. If Obama becomes the president of America, he's going to sell America out. He will not fight terrorists. He will not take terrorism serious. But Obama did very well as the president of America. He fought the terrorists. It was during his time that Osama bin Laden was killed. So we should not judge anybody by Muslim or Christian. We inherit all these things. We inherit it from our parents. That is just a fact. I'm a Christian because when I was born, my mother, my father were Christians. And they started taking me to the church when I was small. And that was how I became a Christian. So assuming too, I was born and my father is a Muslim and he started taking me to the mosque, I'll be a Muslim today. Of what difference does that make? It's just what we inherit from our parents that now define the faith we are. A Muslim, a Christian, a this, a that. This and that. I used to tell people that my best friend on earth is late now. He was a Muslim. I'm talking of my friend Akim. He was a Muslim. In fact, he was my best man during my wedding. He entered the church with me as my best man. I entered the mosque with him. I go for Nafsat activities with him. Then, so I don't know where we now come with this hype of religion. We should be looking for who will fix Nigeria. Who will fix Nigeria? Not we were looking for religion, Christian, Muslim. And I've thrown it to the people out there. Oshibajo is a Christian. He's a pastor. He is the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Of what impact is he to we the Christian for the past 7 years? There's no impact. Because he has no say. Vice president has no say. The president is in control. The president is in charge. It's whatever the president gives to the vice president that he executes. So people are saying he's in charge of NIPS, vice president is in charge of NIPS, in charge of economic team, in charge of that. All depends on the role given to him by Mr. President. The president can wake up tomorrow and say, Vice President, NIPS is not under you. There's nothing he can do. The president can say, okay, I'm having another economic team. The vice president is not among the economic team. There's nothing he can do. It's what that he gives to the vice president that he executes. That is just the truth of the matter. So we should wake up from this our slumber of Muslim ticket will not fly, Christian ticket will fly, and no. All what we are looking for is competence and people that will do it, that will do the job. Competent people that will do the job, and there is nothing like my own. Nothing like my own. That is why I'm supporting Tinubu today, because I want somebody from the southwest to be in power, from the south to be in power. We should not allow the north to take the power again. If you give it to Atiku now, which means the north are doing it stretched for 18 years. The east have gotten their own. It's simple. Obasanjo was the last from the southwest. And when Obasanjo left there, he came to the north. When the north left there, he came to the southeast. When the southeast left there, he came to the north again. Now when the north left there, is living there, who do you think, where constitution do you think is supposed to be there? It's the southwest, for goodness sake. There's nothing, there's no any argument about that. So we are comfortable with the president. I don't want to know who is the vice president. I'm comfortable with the president as long as he's up and doing, and with the arrangement, equity is southwest that's supposed to be there, and it's there. The southeast just finished. Jonathan have taken their slot. So what are the southeast talking about? So it's the time of the southwest. Let us get this one straight to our thinking faculty. Most people didn't know all these things, and that is the fact. It's the time for the southwest to produce a president, and today we have brought out Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. So we should rally around him. Let us give him the benefit of doubt. People are saying he was part of this government. He wasn't part of this government. Yes, he was instrumental for this government to come on board. And you hear the adage, you can only marry wife to a man. You cannot teach the husband on how to sleep with the wife. On how to impregnate the wife. You can only marry a wife to a man. You cannot teach the man on how to impregnate the wife. No. You can only get a job for the man, but you cannot go and do the job. You can't go and perform that job with that man for that person you get job for. It's not left for the man to do the job, to impress his employers, and it's left for the husband to sleep with the wife and impregnate and bear children. You that marry the wife to the man, it's not your responsibility to teach the man on how to sleep with the wife, for the wife to start bearing children. No. So Tinubu, yes, he helped Buhari getting to become president. Are you expecting to help Buhari to govern Nigeria? No. And nobody knows. Even me, I felt for it. I supported Buhari too. All of us were in the same shoe. We felt. Nobody knows. We are just always assuming. We thought, okay, what he did in 1985 as head of state and his citizens, he may come and he may replicate the same thing. That was why most of us bought the idea. I work for Buhari, but he failed us. But we should not use that on Tinubu. Tinubu didn't know, and you don't expect Tinubu to start condemning that government, this government. No, if you had been condemning this government today, you wouldn't have emerged as the flag bearer of that party. You would have been edged out a long time ago. So let's give Tinubu a chance, a benefit of doubt. What he did in Lagos is a pointer that if given the mantle of leadership in Nigeria, he will turn Nigeria to a better place the way Lagos has been turned to a better place. You all agree with me that Tinubu of Lagos of yesteryears is not the same thing of today. He laid the foundation, and that is undisputable. So let us rally around our own. Give him, forget about the Muslim meeting ticket. That is not even an issue. Don't be religious fanatic. Don't be conscious about it. Those killings, people, they are not Muslim. Those people that are killing, they are not Muslim. Those people that are talking about blaspheming and killing people, they are not Muslim. As a core Muslim, they will tell you that. I grew up in the north. I schooled in the north. So I know what I'm talking about. They are not Muslim. If you don't know, even the Hausas, they are suffering from the massacre of the Fulanis. They are victims of the Fulanis, even the Hausas. Because most people don't know that there is a difference between Hausa and Fulani. There are difference between an Hausa person and a Fulani person. As a matter of fact, if a Fulani is speaking, an Hausa will not even understand. So even the Hausas too, they are victims of the Fulanis. Well, happy Saturday from here, from Savannah News Television. On this junction, we call it a day on this junction, at this level, and I think it's high time we embrace our own man and work for him. As we are here in North America, we are already in motion. We have our own group here, and we're going to launch it very soon at this in Toronto, Canada, where we are going to put our support behind Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm not an APC person, neither am I a PDP person. I am for the best person, the best personality to bring us out of this dungeon. That's what I stand for, and I will support some personalities in PDP. I will support some in APC. That is just me, and that is the group we are putting here. It's apolitical. We are going to cut across and look for people in every sector, in every political party that are good. To us, we believe Tinubu should come on board. And if you ask me again for other states, I will tell you different people from maybe for senator, for rep, it may be other party. So we are going to work as per personality of the people involved, of the candidates involved here. For the president of Nigeria, we are standing by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is my own personal opinion and the group we are having here in Canada, not Savannah News Television. Savannah Television is different from Olujimi Adekale. We are all different entities. Good morning from here. Happy Saturday.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change for us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonle Olujimi Jabo. Savannah News TV. like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.